Someone wins this tournament. It is not the one you would pick. 6 Slavic monsters. 1 bracket. 1 winner. The winner does not do it with strength. That is all we will say about that for now. Before the bracket starts, one more thing. There is a version of this where they do not fight each other. All 6 of them. Against you. Simultaneously. Old stories describe this exact scenario. We will come back to it at the end. 6 contestants. Let's run the cards. Zmei Gorynych. 3 heads. Each one breathes fire independently. Cut off 1 head, 2 grow back. Unless you burn the stump immediately after. You will not have time to burn the stump. V. Underground creature of enormous size. His eyelids are too heavy to lift on his own. He keeps servants whose only job is lifting them with pitchforks. When the lids come up, everything in his line of sight dies. Everything. Koschei the Deathless. The name is accurate. His life is not stored inside his body. It is hidden in a needle inside an egg. The egg is in a duck. The duck is in a hare. The hare is locked in a chest. The chest is on a distant island. You cannot kill him in a fight. That is not a flaw. That is the premise. Baba Yaga lives in a hut that walks on chicken legs, travels in a flying mortar, owns a collection of magical artifacts. She has complete knowledge of the forest and everything that moves through it. She also knows where the chest is. File that away. Mavka, forest nymph, looks beautiful from the front. From the back, she is hollow. Organs visible straight through. She draws you into the forest. Then she tickles you until your heart stops. She only operates in the forest. Note this. Rusalka, water spirit. Hypnotic singing, floods, drowning. She can pull you beneath any surface water. She only operates near water. Also note this. 6 contestants. We cut 2 immediately. Mavka and Rusalka are terrain locked. Neither functions well outside their specific environment. This bracket does not take place in a river or a forest. They are powerful. They do not advance. Top 4. V, Gorynych, Koschei, Baba Yaga. Bracket match 1. Vi versus Zmei Gorynych. On paper, Gorynych wins this without difficulty. He flies, he breathes fire from 3 directions at once. Vi needs servants to open his own eyes. In the time servants take to position, Gorynych burns the field. Here is what actually happens. Gorynych attacks. Fire everywhere. Servants scatter. 3 servants fall. 1 does not. 1 servant lifts the left eyelid. Vi gets 1 second of open sky. Gorynych is a large and obvious target in an open sky. Old accounts say the gaze has no ceiling. Gorynych falls. There is a real scenario where Gorynych wins this match. He does not burn the ground. He targets the servants specifically. If every servant breaks, Vi never opens his eyes. Gorynych can circle at altitudes Vi cannot see. That works. If all the servants break. The servants did not all break. Vi advances. Obvious opponents lose to patient ones. That is the lesson here. Bracket match 2. Baba Yaga versus Koschei the Deathless. Koschei walks in confident. He has never lost a fight. He is aware of this. He attacks immediately. Sword. No buildup. Baba Yaga flies. She throws every potion she carries. He gets back up every time. She already knew he would. This goes on for a while. She was counting on it going on for a while. While Koschei was busy being impossible to kill, she was working. She already knew where the island was before the match started. She knew the chest. She knew the duck. Old accounts describe Baba Yaga as someone who keeps exactly this kind of information. Not as a weapon, as a habit. The needle breaks. Koschei drops. There is one scenario where Koschei wins this match. He never gives her a still moment. She cannot locate a needle on a distant island while dodging a sword. If he keeps her moving from the opening second, she cannot focus. He gave her 9 seconds of stillness in the first exchange. Baba Yaga advances. Survival odds for Koschei the Deathless in this match, 0. He was immortal. That is not the same thing as invincible. The final, Baba Yaga versus V. This is the most dangerous match in the bracket. V has the most lethal single ability of any contestant here. 1 second of eye contact ends this fight. He just needs to see her. She needs to make sure he never does. She uses fog. She uses the tree line. She uses distance. These servants cannot lift his lids for a target they cannot find. She sends something into the fog toward the servants. Old stories give her several methods for this. She uses them. The servants stop responding. V is now the most dangerous creature in this tournament. He is sitting in the dark with his eyes shut. He cannot do anything about this. Here is the scenario where V wins. Servants find her first. Lids open. 1 second of contact. Old accounts say the gaze works on anyone. They mean that literally. Probability split. Baba Yaga, 70% of the time. She wins fights before the decisive moment arrives. That is the strategy. Do not let it reach decisive. Now the part we mentioned at the start. 6 Slavic monsters decide you are the problem. Not each other, you. You have already been picking your terrain in your head. You are the one who always has a plan. You have picked a spot. You are sure about it. Gorynych takes the sky. 3 heads, every direction covered. Rusalka floods every low point. You cannot run low. Mavka owns the forest on both sides. You cannot go in. Koschei is on every road out. V waits at the center. Servants in position. Lids ready. Baba Yaga watches from above. She already knows how this ends. You have no terrain. Not the river, not the trees, not the roads, not the sky. Survival odds in this specific scenario? Don't ask. Final bracket standings. Mavka and Rusalka, powerful, terrain locked, eliminated round 1. Zmei Gorynych, 3 heads, unlimited fire, lost to 1 open eye. Koschei the Deathless, undefeated in direct combat, lost before the fight mattered. V, the most lethal single ability in this bracket, lost to preparation. Baba Yaga, tournament winner, not the strongest, the most prepared. In every mythology, this is the pattern. The strongest ability loses to knowledge of the strongest ability. It holds here. Your odds against the tournament winner, 1-on-1. Technically, yes. Realistically, no. Who do you think the bracket got wrong? Does Koschei survive if he never stops moving? Does Gorynych win if all the servants break on round 1? Tell me in the comments. I have already decided. I want yours. Next time. You wake up inside Norse mythology. It is morning. You have until midnight. The wolves start at dusk. Survival odds against the next one? Don't ask.